Is the word mystery a fancy way of saying something is an unknown? Is the word mystery a fancy way of saying something is an unknown? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all over the world, you already know what time it is. It is that unknown tortoise. It is that mysterious tortoise. It is that immaculate tortoise. Question: what are the great unknowns of this world? What are the great mysteries of this world? Question: what are the great unknowns of this galaxy? What are the great unknowns of this universe? What are the great mysteries of this galaxy? What are the great mysteries of this universe? The only way you can ever truly get the answers to those questions is to first ask the question, who created the universe? Who created the universe? The divine supreme being, the cosmic force, the one who created the universe, the one who sustains the universe. God, ladies and gentlemen. But before we can go any further, beloved brother, beloved sister, I need to ask you an important question. Can you subscribe to my channel? Can you help me grow my channel? Your support is very much appreciated, and your support is very much wanted on this channel. Hit that subscribe button. God is an unknown. God is mysterious. God is divine. The universe is mysterious. The universe is an unknown. This world is mysterious, is an unknown. A man is unknown. Man is mysterious. God made a man. A man became a tortoise. This immaculate tortoise. The mysteries of the world. On our day-to-day journeys, as we wake up, as we make our way through the day, we come across so many unknowns. We come across so many mysteries. Why is that? Why is it that way? One half, we try to understand what it is, what's its purpose. The other half is trying to get on with our lives because, again, it's a mystery. There is that allure to it. You want to know what it is, but again, you don't know what it is. So there is that caution towards that mystery, towards that the unknown. But God, the divine supreme being, the cosmic force, the cosmotelarium force that created this universe, introduced into this universe a balance act where some things are known, some things are unknown. Is it possible for us to know everything in the universe? Is it possible for us to know every mystery in this universe? Everything that God wanted us to know already exists. Everything that God wanted us to know already exists. Those things that he did not want us to know about don't exist. Why would he not want us to know about something but make it exist in the universe? No, God is far more intelligent than that. And the apple never falls far from the tree. We are the apple. The tree, of course, the supreme being, this cosmic force. I truly believe if you and I were to even look upon God in this physical state, would go blind, would go deaf, we would cease to exist. If you were to look upon the sun, if you were to look upon the bright star, the bright and shining morning star, pointing the way through the darkness for more than 10 minutes, just staring at the sun, you go blind. You go blind, right? If you were to go to the coldest place on this planet, Antarctica, for even 2 minutes, if you were to go outside and stand in the Antarctic cold for a minute, not 2 minutes, 30 seconds, you die. Unfortunately, you become deceased. Never imagine God, right? Never imagine, let alone God. Imagine looking upon God for even a second. I actually believe that you would you be vaporized. There will be nothing left of you. This flesh and blood body of ours is not meant to know beyond specific cosmic forces. We can understand them. We're not supposed to physically feel them. There's a difference between understanding something and physically feeling it and seeing it in this body. Of course, who knows after this body? Who knows? Maybe after you've been through this body, maybe you might understand these things. But again, the question was, is the word mystery a fancy way of saying something is an unknown in this universe? Of course, you can say something is mysterious, or you can say something is an unknown, but it adds that extra emphasis to the word. It makes it more mysterious, I suppose. It makes it more mysterious. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Hit in the comment section of this video. Write down if I'm wrong. But again, me myself on a daily basis, I come across so many mysteries, so many unknowns. I'm a delivery driver. I try to question them if I've got the time. If I don't, I've got to move on. But I know they're there. But the purpose of life is to question these mysteries, to find out what they are. Otherwise, they would not exist in the first place. But you've got to be careful. You've got to have the caution. You've got to be cautious of what you are questioning, because, again, God is a mystery. God is an unknown. You don't know whether He wants you to question that thing, or He just wants you to observe it. So that's the question of the day. Yeah, that's it pretty much. Yeah. Again, our Father, the divine supreme being, the creator of the universe, intended for us to come across these unknowns, come across these mysteries. Maybe if the curiosity is great, we can question some of these things, but that's okay. But again, I've got to end my video off the right way, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going through difficult times, if you feel lost, if you feel as if you're carrying the weight of the world, the weight of the galaxy, the weight of the universe on your shoulders, if you feel mysterious, if you feel like you are an unknown, if you feel like you are an unknown, if you're lost, hit the subscribe button, but I think that's a good way to say it. Hit the subscribe button, but pray, beloved one. Prayer is very important. Prayer is a great mystery. Prayer is a great unknown. You don't know what prayer does, but actually, we don't truly know what prayer does, but it is written out there in the great cosmic libraries, in the great cosmic keeper's library, that prayer allows one to connect to the divine supreme being. It allows one to heal. It allows one to meditate. It allows one to find mysteries, to find the unknowns of the universe. Prayer is very important. Prayer has helped me so much in my life. I have found myself, I have found my strength because of prayer. And again, if you are lost, you will find yourself not just pray not just once, but pray twice. Pray not just twice, but pray 3 times. Pray as many times as you desire. It's a repetitious activity. It's something that has to be built upon you. And the more you do it, the more you make that connection, the more you release the tension, the more of the unknowns, the more of the mysteries that you discover. With that said and done, I think I'm going to end this video right here, because I'm about to run out of recording time, because I've got the limit on this video is 9 minutes and 38 seconds. But yeah, I'm about to leave that there, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Peace out. Have an immaculate day. Have a mysterious day. Don't have an unknown day, but have a mysterious day. Make it mysterious. Peace out.